So anyway, like I was saying, Joel, how you feeling after a couple of sips of that special water there? A little Michael Jordan special juice. You okay?
I'm gonna take my shirt off, and I'm somebody gonna get pregnant.
Whoa!
Wasn't expecting that one
Whoa,
right there.
whoa.
Sweet Jesus.
Right.
Come down there, but you okay? What's going on there?
good,
He's a little
man.
water,
Good.
a little,
What's happening,
little
man?
hydration.
Trying to get a little connection there, buddy.
I don't know what he's doing. Breeze Station was good. It's your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love as always. Got the squad in the building.
Yeah.
As always, super producer Joel Holt.
Hey guys,
Mr. Drew Better. If you knew better, you do better. Say who better, nobody, bro. Hey, we got a lot to get into on today's episode. Got to talk about the stock in this team. Is your stock up?
ooh,
Is your stock down?
Ooh.
It said stock, S-T-O-C-K.
C-K.
Gotta be
All right.
careful. on that.
Enunciate.
Yeah, you got to enunciate that one. No, man, listen, there's a lot to get into. I mean, I want to look at the quarterback position here. Want to look at the left tackle position, how we feel about the three guys out there. Also, take a look at Montez Sweat. I feel like he's been a little under-talked about here, maybe because of expectation.
Flying under the radar.
Maybe because of expectation, and you're just like, well, he's doing what we thought he was going to do. But I like what I'm seeing from Montez here at camp. And then finally, take a look at the rookies here. The first two, I mean, Colston Loveland and Luther Burden here, two of the big names early on. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star view. Y'all know what to do. Maybe even need to throw a little Kyle Manungai on that.
Ooh, Manungai.
There's a lot of trust.
Is it JC? Are you a Manungai?
I'm a big Manungai.
Manungai.
There's a lot of trust in Kyle Manungai. Ben Johnson said he trusts him.
He said he was a beast
Yeah,
of a different
Manungai,
animal.
Yeah,
Beast of a
I
different
like
animal
it.
down
I
there.
like it.
He
I
said
like
the running. He said the running backs are they kind of beastly out there.
Yeah, I think it's creating a little competition, but I'm messing with it. All
It's
that more in
playful.
today's episode of the Windy City Breeze Sports Talk Daily. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Boys, what's going on, man? Joe, you're not doing a bathroom.
No Holt on Holmes.
There'll be a kitchen soon.
Oh, he's back. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, man, let's jump into it, man. Let's start it off with the Caleb Williams conversation here because I think that after this weekend, and I did my video earlier talking about, people's concerns with Caleb. It seems like there's a lot of conversation, a lot of discourse around, whether the stock is up or down on Caleb Williams because of what we saw in the Family Fest practice. He didn't look his best, but day before that, looked absolutely fine, was out there moving the football and scoring touchdowns and all those things that make us nice and tingly. Drew, I'll start with you, my guy. Where's your stock at on Caleb Williams right now? Are you up? Are you down? Are you just kind of teetering?
STOCK. My stock.
Yes, your stock.
My
please.
stock. Actually, you know what? I'm
Big stock.
Yeah, big stock guy.
Big stock guy.
Big stock guy. I'm gonna
Shout
say
out to
that. I'm gonna say that actually. I'm indifferent right now. The poll that you put up there. Am I worried about his progression over the install? Yes, but we're only 75% of the install. He's looking good majority of the time. He's got days where he doesn't look as good, but when you look at the totality of it, each install builds upon the previous install. So you're going to constantly go up while you're learning the new part to see how it correlates with the previous install part so we can all get to us the end of knowing Ben Johnson's offense altogether. Yeah. So I do expect some up and down teetering. Plus, it takes more than 2 months to actually learn his offense. So it's going to be a long road. But from what I see so far, I do see him as being positive.
Well, speaking of being together, we got over 100.
Over 100 in the chat. 100. Listen, I feel like you kind of hit the nail on the head there. Like the stock conversation is interesting, but what I think people struggle with understanding sometimes with all of this is install process usually goes through. You're putting the plays in. You're figuring out, okay, what is Caleb Williams like? What does he dislike? What does he understand fully? What does the entire offense understand fully? It's not Caleb Williams only. Like I think what J-Mac said this eloquently. If one guy messes up, the offense is going to mess up.
It's going to stop.
Like you have to have a perfect ballet here. And yes, you can have some plays where it's off schedule and things happen, and that's where Caleb Williams is a benefit there. But you have to be really, really locked in here. Install process is the part where it's like, where is he comfortable? Where is he not comfortable? And then weeks after that, you start to see a couple of weeks after that, you see them build an offense around him based off of that.
It's time.
Joe, where's your stock right now?
It's still going to be up, but I think the whole point is that this is practice. The difference is that there's still the everybody that before, there's so much media coverage. There's everything is being watched. Everything is being sent out. You can't even, social media, like you're always being watched every minute. So they can't practice. So when they make a mistake, everything is glorified.
Yeah.
Or is it a point of just learning how to do this? I expect them to come out to a point and actually have this offense, but they're still learning it. We're not expecting I'm not expecting him to be, even Jared Goff in week 1 coming out of this. He's still learning this stuff. And you got an offensive line that's still trying to figure things out. So, I think that maybe too, Caleb might be putting a lot of pressure on himself because he's putting so much on him. It's like, you need to just kind of slow it down. And a lot of young guys, you young guys, your brains, you're going too fast. You want it all now versus when you get older, like us old guys. It just comes to you.
You see a sheep down and we're the wolf. We're not just gonna run down the hill.
Well, listen,
we're gonna take our time
and
go down the hill slowly.
If we're still waiting on Caleb,
that's colors. I get.
If we're still waiting on Caleb Williams by the time he's 50 to get it together, we missed.
No, that's not the point. That's not the point.
Right now, you're taking the extreme.
Hey, I said, you young guys. Well, I don't want him to be old Caleb if we haven't got the answer.
But it's not that. The whole point is that most guys, like, when you're 20-some years old, you want everything to happen right now.
Instantaneous.
And so you want instant success. And sometimes you have to go through the process. And even though he's ready to be great, I want to be great. Yes, we want you to be great, but do it at a pace that we can have some patience. I think some Bears fans are expecting us. You're the number 1 pick. Sometimes there are guys where, Peyton Manning was number 1 pick and had a crazy rookie year.
Yeah.
Then he got it, but he also had more stability. This dude is coming in with his second.
I don't know about that.
Peyton Manning had the same coach next year?
He had the same coach. He didn't have the same offensive line. They went out and got a Hall of Fame.
I'm talking about the system. I'm talking about Howard Mudd and the other guy that his OCs. My point is that
the Hall of Fame center might help, though.
Yeah. Yes, of course. The line's going to help.
Jose, good offensive line.
Yeah, it changed. A lot changed.
Shout out to Pterodactyl Pops. It's like he's saying, people want Caleb to build the roof first before building the foundation.
Yeah.
It's like he wants to fly, but he needs to learn how to crawl.
But
when you crawl, then you walk, then you run.
It is what the problem with that is, and what happens is part of the human nature. We compare and contrast everything. You got the same draft. You got Daniels that came out, even though Caleb had to do a lot more. Daniel still looked good in those 1 to 2 things that he did.
But he had good coaching.
But he did. But then you had Bo Nix. Bo Nix struggled a little bit, but then towards the end of the year, he changed things.
You have a Hall of Fame coach.
Great coach.
But my point in all that is saying, they had great coaching, but he's constantly being compared to what
his contemporaries,
because they have been successful
because they have a leg up.
But he's the number 1 pick, so he has to circumvent all of that and still showed it consensus. This is why I was picked number 1.
Yeah, but number 1 picks usually go to bad teams. Our team imploded and fell apart, and we lost the coach, OC.
It did, but our previous year we weren't.
But hold on.
With our record, we wouldn't have gotten the number 1 pick this next year.
Of course,
we only got that because of the fleecing that my man, We Trust in Polls, gave us the ability to have a decent team. And still draft number 1 that following year.
No, but what I'm trying to say is that because they went to other coaches or lower, like it's like Mahomes going 12 versus Trubisky going to us at 2.
Oh my God.
But
no, you just picked the wrong guy.
No.
You picked the wrong guy.
What I'm saying is you went to but the coaching. Bo Nix goes to Sean Payton. Sean Payton can literally pull up all of his coaching stuff for Drew Brees.
Yeah.
This is how you do it. I've done it. I have all of it right here. This is the tape.
This is the path you need to follow for greatness.
Yeah.
And we didn't follow that.
I'm just saying, but after a while, look, I think Ben Johnson is, because of everything that's been done, him surrounding himself with really good coaches, I'm sort of nervous in the sense that he's a rookie head coach, but everything else around it insulates him to a point that I think he's going to be.
Richard Hightower didn't get you tingly today?
No, I can't say that Richard Hightower is ever.
You didn't hear him, did you?
I don't think he ever's going to make me tingly.
Oh,
Special teams coach.
he might make you tingly today. You didn't hear the
Special teams?
comments, did you?
No, I didn't. But
Oh,
I didn't know
boy.
special teams was going to make it.
Oh, it's his assessment of Ben Johnson that would get you tingly.
Okay, let's hear it, man.
Well, I gotta find it now because somebody didn't listen.
I'm sorry, I was getting an estimate for a kitchen.
Yeah, we know.
A
No,
bathroom.
you don't you lied to us.
It was.
You
kitchen.
know what it was.
And I had to do a
but no.
flooring job, all that good stuff. Shout out to a True Blue, by the way. If anybody needs a shameless plug
Oh, here we go. He dropped
Shameless
the
plug.
commercial.
Shameless
South
plug.
suburbs of
Dropping the
Chicago.
commercial.
Shameless plug.
You know, hit 708
Here's,
72951. No, 77.
Here's a little Richard Hightower. I don't have it on the soundboard because Joel's not there.
I've been fortunate. I know what a good coach looked like because I've been around all of them. So I can tell you for a fact, we got a damn good head coach here. A damn good head coach. I'm just telling you. I know what they look like. I've been around them. So, and it worked for Mike Shanahan, John Fox, Gary Kubiak, all Super Bowl winning or went to Super Bowl head coaches. So, yeah, I mean, you always, because he was on the opposing team, you always kind of knew who he was and things like that. But I had never worked with him. But I knew from afar when I watched some of his press conferences or some of that stuff, I was like, the guy's pretty sharp. But then when you work with him and you can see the attention to detail and how he meticulously looks at everything, no matter what it is, dives deep into things, all right, and has an eye. Real head coaches have an eye for things when they happen, all right, and they're able to anticipate stuff. And like,
We get the point.
I'm just telling you. Like I'm just telling you. And I ain't sit up here and talk about it forever. But you guys just watch. We got a good head coach. I've been around a lot of them. All right. Damn good. Special.
Gotta get that last one.
Hey, you got an emphasis. You got an emphasis.
Yeah, you gotta get that last one.
So he's darn good.
So the point is that if Caleb doesn't match up because we got a coach, that would
Whoa,
be
Joe, what's
disappointing.
going on down there? No, sorry. Got tingly over the special teams coordinator.
No,
I
I
see.
did not.
He's staying up. This whole show get canceled.
Oh, whoa.
No,
Very
I would-
tingly.
I just think that one, when you think about it at the end of the day, we don't need this. Still is about balance. It's still about offense. It's still about a running game. It's still about defense.
Yeah.
It's still about all those things. And when it's imbalanced like that, and you have to throw for 5,000 yards because you can't run, or you're always throwing because the defense can't hold anybody, like it's all a balance. We can probably sit here in week 1 or 2, and Caleb could go for 200 yards with a touchdown, no interceptions. The defense held everybody to 10 points, and we got the win. He didn't look bad, but he didn't look great. And he can probably do that for the first 3 or 4 games until it clicks for him. And that's probably what ends up happening as he's learning the system.
But that's what we did last year. Last year we won a few games where he didn't look the best.
Well, we only won like 4, dude.
But some of those
6.
games,
I mean, we were 4-2. Like
Right,
we were feeling good.
right,
we
4
weren't
and
feeling
good.
bad.
6.
right.
No, the first game was
4-2.
trash.
No,
That Titans game was horrible.
Yes,
But-
and then we went through the AFC
We lost
South.
that Colts game,
We
which
went
we
through the
should have
AFC
won.
South, and
The
Yes.
defense was bad.
But my point was that he didn't look the best. He didn't look great on a couple of those victories, but we still won. But we all said, hey, he's still learning. He's understanding.
Uh-huh.
We see the growth, which is the important part.
And I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna still keep my arrow pointing up for him. My arrow's not pointing down for Caleb.
Listen, I told y'all I'm seeing Caleb on a day in and day out basis.
He's like, dude, it's late in the game. Caleb just doesn't get it.
Yeah,
That's too early to say that. That's way too early to say that.
You see what
way
letters
too
it
early.
is.
That's way too
You
early
see what
for that.
letters it is, right?
Right,
You
right.
gave him the spotlight. Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
what he
saying,
wanted.
I'm just saying.
That's
man.
what he wanted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's
who's
so
JD5?
not true.
He-
That's so not true.
Who's JD5, Joe?
Justin Daniels. I mean,
Justin-
Oh,
you out there wilding.
no, my bad.
All right, well,
Yeah, there you
MVP
go.
JD5, you are now banned from.
Yeah, he ain't bad. He can keep talking. But no,
He
honestly,
tricked me.
Honestly, it's somebody hasn't been.
Jaden Daniels.
Hey,
Am I
look,
correct?
somebody has been watching the show.
my list happened.
But no, like the to me, honestly, the Caleb stock is on the rise. As somebody who's been up there every single day, I know people look at it and they go, well, there's some days where Caleb is not getting the ball through, and the defense is knocking the ball down, or they're getting pressure on the quarterback, and that's a concern. Yeah, that's good too. I want my defense to be able to get pressure on my own quarterback.
Oh, that changes things.
I want my defense to be able to knock the ball down. I want my
Yes.
defense to be able to bait a quarterback into some passes. Just like I want my offense to be able to go out there and have great days and be able to make big passes and be able to complete the pass down the field and hit Olamide Zaccheaus for a 40-yard pass. That's a touchdown. And hit Luther Burden on the right side for a 30-yard pass as a touchdown. Like the thing is, we're seeing both of these.
Man's cooking over here.
We're seeing both of these. I don't want to see. You know what would be terrible to see? Probably what's happening at Bengals camp. Just Joe Burrow day in and day out, lacing the defense up because nobody's getting any pressure on them.
That's what
because
I'm saying.
nobody's, although the defense may be getting pressure with how bad that O-line is, because nobody is getting no, you don't have DBs on the field that can get to the football, that you don't have a team on the other side that can truly compete. That's worse.
Let me put a little bug in your ear.
I don't like that.
Guess what? Iron sharpens iron. So our defense is iron, and if our offense is going against them every day, in and out, that is going to make our offense better to be able to compete in this NFC and surprise a lot of people.
Well, that's what I said. It's balance. By the way, speaking of balance, we got over 200.
Over 200.
200.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. But no, man, my thing is my stock in Caleb Williams is up right now because I'm seeing Caleb Williams have those days where the things that he is comfortable with and the things in Ben Johnson's system that he does do well, he does really, really well.
That's
Guess
important.
What? Ben's probably going to call those plays.
Let me ask you a question. How is that play action going?
The play action rollout, I think, is probably stronger. I think offensively, Sylvie summed it up best.
Time is a little bit off.
Well, no, it's not off, but like Sylvie summed it up best to me. The offensive line goes forward. That will inevitably help you.
It's usually positive
in making play action work, right? Like having to actually worry about handing the football off to a guy and he gets 3 yards per carry when having Ben Johnson as a head coach, who Ben Johnson, we know what he is. He's a guy who, if you get me to 3rd and 2 or 4th and 2, guess what? We're going for it. Like that makes a big difference in how people are going to come in a game plan. So I'm not worried about the play action. I wouldn't say that I would look at the play action and say it's been dominant, but there's a lot of stuff that is, the offense knows what's coming, the defense knows what's coming in some of these days. And like I continue to say, the day that Ben Johnson said was going to be the most difficult practice of any practice in training camp. To this point, the offense looked great.
What I like for the most part is like I want to see the flexibility or the variety of having all those weapons on the field.
Yeah.
And you can run certain formations where you can actually trick a defense. I'm just tired of that predictive stuff that we've seen over the years. And this guy seems to be smart enough to be able to outsmart a dang DC.
So no more Lovey. We're going to tell you and telegraph what we're doing. We're going to line up the same way and show you what we're doing, but we're going to beat you on execution.
Take a shot. Take a shot.
No more of that, huh?
I wouldn't say that. Because sometimes you just got to do that. It's football.
No, the problem with Lovey was Lovey would attack the strength.
We're talking about first.
He was talking about lining up, running it.
First down and 10.
They were just bogus.
And we know we're going to run the ball.
Yeah,
no deception at all. I'm talking about when Lovey said when he said that we was 1st and 10 on the 20, and we're going to run the ball the next play.
Yeah.
So Ben Johnson is not like that, right?
I mean, it depends on who he's playing. I think that's the thing. Guess what? We watched Ben Johnson versus us on 1st and 10 on the 20. Go get that ball to David Montgomery. You know why they can't stop him?
I know, but was there deception in the?
There was no deception. We knew the run was coming. We literally went. Okay. He's gonna run this football because he's ran it for the last 4 plays when he was in Detroit, and we couldn't stop him.
Yeah, but they had a different line in Detroit, though.
Maybe they don't now. Maybe we do. Hey, the hope is that they don't have a different line.
Pivot to point 2, though.
Yeah, we do got to talk about this offensive line here. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do, man. I want to talk about the left tackle competition right now because we got a few names here in this left tackle competition, and it feels like there's one that has fallen a little bit more behind. Yeah, I mean, he
Can we say swing tackle?
you better hope so. You took him in the 4th round or 3rd round.
Yeah.
So you better hope he's a swing tackle at least. But Karan Amagaji feels like he's completely fallen out of this. If I'm talking about stock up, stock down, my stock right now, Karan is down.
It's a 2-man competition for me.
Truly, it's Braxton and Azazi for me. Where's your stock on Karan?
My stock on Karan is actually up comparative to last year. He has made
It's a
strides.
good way to look at it. I would agree with that.
He has definitely made strides.
I would agree with that.
Compared to when he was going like this in the game he started. Woo!
Yeah.
But going backwards. Now he is actually learning his footwork, learning his technique. And to me, even though his injury has kind of hampered him a little bit, he showed a lot more skill set and promise that why we drafted him. So my stock on him personally is up, but as far as the competition, is down in the competition. But for him, it's up, if you understand that.
I do actually, and I agree with that because I don't feel like Karan Amagaji can't play in the NFL based off of what we've seen at camp. I do feel like he's not going to win his left tackle competition.
No, he's not. He's not.
And for that, I mean, that could mean that Karan ends up being a guard at some point. That could mean that Karan ends up being, like you said, a swing tackle at some point, still having some use to the team. I do agree that could be
he's got skill. He's got skill.
He's got more. He's improved more than I thought he would have. The one thing that I don't like and why my stock truly is down on Karan, it feels like he knew the competition was kind of over for him. And it's almost like he packed it in. I don't like that mindset. I don't like that mindset. I don't like that mentality.
No, because you're still supposed to fight to the bitter end.
You know what I mean? Like that's the thing for me. Like when Karan had a couple of bad plays at practice, it felt like practice was over for him. We still had a long way to go at practice.
Well, you know, he might be one of those guys to get defeated.
You can't be that in the NFL.
You can. If you, because it's certain individuals that need a little bit more coaching, a little bit more hand holding in the NFL. Everybody can't be that killer that goes out there and just dominates.
No, but I can't put you on the field. I can't put you on the field if when you get beat, you're done.
Yeah,
and that's why I say you don't put him on the field, but that is somebody that you coaching on the back burner.
No, the fact is that they drafted Trapillo in the 2nd round.
He's
done.
Animal. He's a different animal.
But no, that's your new starting left tackle.
But he's a different animal.
Braxton's contract.
Braxton might still be in the conversation.
No,
but it's like
and Karan is going to be your future left guard once.
Right. That's what I say. That's what I say. You put him
because you only got him for 2 years.
That might be Jonah Jackson.
Right. You put. But
no, Jonah Jackson. Wait,
Jonah Jackson is a left guard.
No,
left guard.
I'm saying no. I'm talking about.
Then you put him on the right guard.
Right. No. Tooney.
I know, but I'm saying Jonah Jackson will probably end up being Joe Tooney's replacement. Jonah Jackson's naturally a left guard.
If that's the case, then
I'm just saying he's going to one of them dudes.
Some of the guard position you feel
he's going to be a future guard once Tooney retires, and they figure out who.
Right, and then at that point, like I said, you still coaching them up because this is still on his 2nd year. Some talent has to develop over a couple years. Not everybody's that day one starter.
Yeah. But he's not, which he can develop into a future guard.
Exactly, because you got a lot of people that's 5th, 6th, 7th round guys that might not have started year 1 or 2, but they learned the position, they got coached up, and then they become all pros later on in year 3.
Well, there's plenty of
potential for him.
And there's plenty of guys that start late
because we finally got some coaching staff that's able to develop players. That is the key for me. We have a coaching staff in place to develop players to fill their inconsistencies of their game to make them better.
Well, let me hit you out with this because to be honest with you, we're talking about Karan as the guard, right? Karan might be the left tackle here because when I talk about my stock in Ozzie is up.
Yeah,
my stock in Ozzie is high. My stock in Braxton is probably about the same.
Down for me.
It's not down because
you know what you're gonna get.
It's who he is, right? I know what he's going. I know what I'm going to get from Braxton Jones.
Right.
My stock in Braxton Jones is probably exactly what it was by the end of last
nice guy
season.
though. Very nice.
I don't feel like it's changed that much for me. But what I will say is this: if my stock in Braxton Jones is what it was, and Ozzie's going to be my starting left tackle, I'm trading Braxton Jones.
If you can get something for him,
he's a left tackle that has 40 starts in the NFL. You can get something for him. Left
probably
tackle
what,
is
the 5th rounder.
Left tackle.
Oh, you'll get more than
you'll
that.
get a 4th at least.
You're gonna get more than that.
Left tackle value is ridiculous, and
All
if
right.
you can stand out there and actually play the
Right,
position,
because-
and you have
because-
done it,
because
if
honestly,
Braxton
because
Jones,
Jose, no,
if you get a 4th,
no, it's
is
not
that another
because
steak
if
dinner?
you go for 5th, if you go towards
I don't go
him,
off the 5th.
no,
Yeah, you
and
can't.
but a lot of people do. He is an excellent run blocker.
he
If
is
you
an excellent run.
if
blocker.
you can help chip with a tight end on the speed rushers that like to push him in the backfield, then he actually is an adequate left tackle. But we personally, as Bears fans, want him to be independent without a chip on the left side.
True.
And
Well, so does
If
Braxton,
I want
well, so
him-
does Ben Johnson.
You know where
Ben Johnson said it. He
you
said
know where
what you have
Braxton
to
goes?
be. He said what you have to be proficient in is pass block.
You have
He's
to
not
pass
proficient
block.
in pass block.
My
I know,
quarterback cannot be
I know, but I'm
losing
saying-
his
but
life.
I know that, but what we were talking about is potentially getting some
Value back.
some
He
value.
will.
Oh, if you
Yeah.
want
He-
to sell
no.
that Braxton could do something and sell him high on the running back, great.
No,
I would be
he's
surprised
a
if he gets-
starting left tackle in the NFL, no matter where he gets traded to. He's going to bring you value, more value than you get, and you're not going to pay him.
No,
If-
you're
if
not. His
Ozzy's
contract's
if
done.
Ozzy's the winner, you're not going
You're
to
not,
pay
you're
him.
not gonna pay him, so you
So
need to trade him.
Karan's going to be your backup left guard. I would be looking at the trade deadline as Braxton Jones is an absolute trade piece.
Exactly.
If
Especially,
you can
especially
get
somebody
something for him.
somebody got hurt because unfortunately this is the NFL. People do get hurt.
Yeah.
And he is
People don't
good.
get hurt. What are you talking about?
My back.
Right back. No.
But yeah, I think that right now, my belief, my stock in Ozzy is up. I've said this the entire time too. Listen, there's only one dude on this roster who is a Ryan Poles guy and a Ben Johnson guy. I think that makes a big difference. I know some people look at that and go, why would you ever put a rookie out there to start at left tackle? That's what you did with Braxton Jones. It's literally exactly what you did with Braxton Jones.
Yeah, he'd definitely be a trade. I mean, $3 million. He's going to want, even on the Chiefs side, is it what, 15 million?
Go to the left tackle value.
Dude.
Go look at the left
Dude,
tackle value.
I
He's
swear.
gonna get
Dude,
15 plus.
He's
million.
gonna get 15. I swear
Easily.
I can swear we can trade him now for at least a third.
If you get a
coming
third-
off an injury, probably
I don't know
not.
about
you probably
that.
Gotta, you probably
Yes,
got to
no,
be able to see
A
it.
starting left tackle, even though he got his
Well, I'm saying
inefficiencies,
right now,
he
you
can
got to
get-
see him in the
but he's
preseason
been-
game.
but
You
he's
gotta
been
see what he
playing.
look like.
He's back. He's been practicing. So if
Yeah,
he
but ain't no
so-
scouts at training.
I
camp.
know. I'm saying, like, I agree with you. Like, if he shows and plays in 2 of those, preseason games, and he doesn't look hampered,
Mhm.
we can at least get a 3rd or 4th round for him.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, I agree with you. I think value is going to always be up on left tackle, no
I
matter
would
what.
be
Especially with
surprised.
somebody being, having he's got 40 starts under his belt.
Exactly. And he's not the greatest, but he's not a barn door either, because he's a mauler on the running
Who?
game.
You said barn door?
Barn door. Barn door is the Ole.
So
he's not the Ole.
so when
he
got sacked back with when he did this with
He's,
That was crazy.
Hey, when we played football, Jordan was a barn door.
I knew you
He's
was
the
gonna say
Ole.
that. You,
He's the Ole.
you
Yeah, I'm
just
throwing-
threw
hey, I'm throwing
you
you
just
under the
threw
bus.
Jordan out there.
Yeah, Jordan throwing
We
you
don't
under the
even need
bus.
to bring Jordan up.
Hey, that's
I
my man,
defend you,
bro.
Jordan.
Hey,
I mean,
hey.
technically you were a barn. Look,
Look at the tackles. Look
sorry,
at-
Jordan. You were a barn door because you were
Hey.
protecting. He was protecting you.
Yeah. hey, and that dude hit all my ribs. I think my ribs are still broken to this day.
Go to tackles.
I'm
Under
in
position. You under
But
offensive
like
line.
I
You
said,
go
man,
straight to tackle.
he's not
Position.
he's
There you
not
go.
garbage, but he's
Left
just not he's just not to me what we want in a left tackle.
There you go.
So
There you go.
You want the
All right,
left
scroll,
tackle or the
scroll,
right?
scroll down. Scroll down.
right.
Just
So
look at
that's
some of
what-
these values right here. All right, as we get down here to the bottom, Walter Little is making $13 million.
Jalen Moore.
Give me Braxton.
Now that
That's
Paris
awesome.
Johnson, that's a rookie. So
Paris Johnson is a rookie, is making what Braxton is making right now.
And that's why I said
no,
it. That's why I said
Oh
it.
no, Braxton making 3, right?
$3
Yeah,
million.
yeah.
Yeah.
So no,
That's what I
Braxton's
said.
gonna
It
make
goes
some
up.
change.
It goes up to
He's
right.
He's
He's gonna,
value.
so he's gonna
He's got
go
some
to
value.
right, but we're not paying him $15 to $20 million.
I wouldn't.
I'm not paying him. I'm gonna say it. I'm saying if
I'm
Ozzy,
just saying in
if
the
Ozzy-
range that we're talking about probably a Walter Little. We're probably talking about a Jalen Moore, right? Like
He's gonna get almost $20 million.
Jalen Moore a little
My-
bit.
my
No,
point-
PFF got that man paid. he's going to make Dane at 18, 20 million. If the Bears can get some value for him, that makes all
And
the
that's what I'm
sense in the
saying.
world.
If Ozzie beats him
Send him to
out,
Cincinnati.
if Ozzie beats him out, you trade him for a third or fourth.
He needs to
Not
get him out
and,
right
not
now.
and,
Cincinnati do keep re-upping on the struggling left tackles, man.
Exactly. Hey.
What if that's the one that Cincinnati gets to work?
Nah.
Like out of all the tackles that have
He
been
gonna get
there,
Joe Burrow killed.
you got Orlando Brown Jr.
Jr.
over there. Like he was a good tackle where he came from. Like all of the tackles you tried to make work. What if Braxton Jones is the one that becomes the stone wall
Anthony
for
Munoz.
Joe Burrow?
Anthony Munoz.
Hey.
I be dying, bro. I just be saying, I just like, we can't win, bro.
That's when you tip your cap like.
Hey, well done.
Yeah,
Well done.
exactly.
Oh, that wouldn't be the last Bears player that came
Yeah.
from Chicago to go to Cincinnati.
Oh, Bernard.
No.
Ooh.
Cedric Benson.
Oh, he did.
He went on
go
a whole tear.
He
left
did.
Chicago
Oh, yeah, said he
and
did.
was a
He
killer.
did. He did.
We didn't really struggle at the running back position, though, so I wasn't.
I'm just saying we had a player here that left. And then,
We did. Hey, man, appreciate
Who's next?
rest in peace to Ceddy B too. Appreciate y'all
That's
for
so
tuning in and
crazy.
showing love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what
to
to
do.
Let's keep it going here, man. Montez Sweat stock. Montez Sweat kind of under talked about
It's quiet.
in this preseason, except he
quiet.
hasn't been. And I think that's the thing that, not that people aren't talking about him. It just looks like Montez is doing what we expected him to do.
That's always good.
Montez is always a problem on that left side. He's consistently finding his way to get pressure into Caleb Williams' face, some of the simulated pressures and things like that. He's really taking advantage of them. Like Montez looks like, and I would say this, not only is my stock in Montez up, I would say expect a bounce back season from Montez.
We're about to bounce back.
Man,
Bounce
I'm waiting
back.
on that.
Heavy.
Bounce
I'm
back.
waiting on that.
Montez looks healthy. I said heavy. Montez looks healthy. He looks like he's getting off the line really quick. He looks like how Dennis Allen is utilizing some of the blitz packages and things like that are truly going to benefit him by making quarterbacks essentially just run directly into him. I would say
Shout out to Jay Cribb.
count on Montez Sweat a little bit more this season. I
wouldn't doubt
feel
that.
like there's a bounce back season.
I'm ready for that. I'm ready to put his stock value being high because he has been a consistent, contributor on the defensive pressure. But you just needed someone to take the double team away from him to move it towards the middle, move it towards the end, so everybody can have a one-on-one and they can maximize their talent. And with him, his camp has been quiet as far as noise-wise, but that actually potentially could be great for us.
Well, what's tough is right,
Sorry, I got a good text about this.
Yeah, that's ruined.
yeah, we're doing a whole show.
So,
Yeah, that's
we're doing a whole
ruined.
show. Am I getting my steak?
Yeah, steak is coming, baby.
Yeah, is that what we got?
Yeah,
We got? Congratulations, baby. Congratulations, big steak guy.
All
Big
right.
steak guy. Oh,
right.
it's kid in the chat. Can I have my steak? have my steak.
You're never getting that steak.
It's
Shout
never,
out to Baki.
But I'm still
Did
asking
we shout
for
out anybody from? We didn't shout anybody
Yeah,
on,
we
on,
did.
on
We
Breeze
did.
Nation.
Yeah,
I see
Well,
all my
you shout
guys
out
in there.
somebody who wasn't from Breeze Nation. Well, he is Breeze Nation.
I
but
didn't shout him
he was
out.
a Bears
He had a
fan.
good comment. I mean, shout out to Crimson in
Once
the
it-
building, Jay
Boo.
Chris in the building,
We gonna
Jimmy
boo
Hoffa's
Jay-
in the
we
building.
Gonna boo the Jalen
Jay-
Daniels comment.
Jacob on the Don's in the building,
Jacob on a dime and
Bears Junkie 55 Hall of Famers in the building. Who else we know up in this piece, man? We got a lot of. Shout out to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all for
rocking with us.
Where's your
man.
boy at? Your
Hey.
favorite dude, Muck.
Oh yeah, where's
Where's
Muck
Muck at?
Where's Muck
Yeah,
Muck?
that-
I ain't
that's
seen
his-
Willie
that's his
Lampkin in
man.
a minute either.
That's his man.
I've
Willie
been missing Willie Lampkin. I heard Willie Lampkin having a good
Willie Lump is having a
yeah,
good
I
trip.
heard he having a
Good
good
camp.
training camp.
Man.
Somebody who was talking
What
about
up, Daryl Davis?
I think somebody on the Rams. I think it was Jared Verse. He was like, it don't make sense. He just moved people. I don't get it.
Hey man, I wanted,
That was
I
my
wanted
future.
Willie Lump
That was
up.
my future run fullback, man.
That boy's gonna be an offensive lineman, baby.
Yeah, he's gonna-
270-pound lineman.
Exactly, he's gonna be on the right side.
We got
moving people.
495 and we got 270. I love it.
Whew.
Hey, I can
Anyways.
play in the league right now.
By the way, we need to shout out. We're going to have a watch party. We're doing watch party VIP Bears Vikings Monday night.
Sure.
Yeah,
Is
that what we're doing for the first
Is that
game?
definitive?
The first game.
Is that
Okay.
definitive?
All right. I'm glad you told us.
I told you this a long time ago.
I don't think you did.
Yes, I did.
I don't think you did.
We had the.
I think this
conversation.
is
That's
breaking
Sun-
news
that's
for
Sunday
all
night.
of
It's
us.
not breaking
Is that
news.
Monday
No,
night?
It's a Monday night.
Monday
No,
night.
but hopefully that new system you're talking about should work a lot better. The
It should. We'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
We'll see. But no, man, very excited. My Montez Sweat stock is high right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because here's the thing: you can't hit the quarterback, so we're not gonna know if it's a sack or if it's not. There's a lot of things that look like a sack every now and then.
I know, but the problem with that is we're always worried about the other side.
Come on, Jay Crick, come hang out.
Right. We talking about Dangbo. We worried about him. Dio. We worried about we worried about Booker being somebody that can come off in situational pass.
You think that Booker's not going to be there?
Hey, he made a couple plays in practice. His name is popped up in practice, so it's potential for him to make the team.
I don't think he's a fit.
I know, but whose other name defensively rushing the quarterback has made as much noise as Sweat has. So we got to look at the potential of him still making the team until some different.
Ooh, he's a linebacker.
You think that bad?
He's going to be a linebacker.
He don't fit the defense. He doesn't fit what Dennis Allen wants to do.
It don't mean he's not going to be on the team. It's not you, it's me.
So it's not. So you don't think he can make the team as a situational?
Dominique Robinson fits this team more than Austin Booker.
But a situational pass rush.
Listen, Drew,
it's hard
when it's 3rd and 15. Drew, you want your stallions on the court.
Drew, can he get on the field in the 3rd and 15?
Yeah, got to take a shot. But remember when they transitioned the defense from when it was Dick Duran's guys to Lovey's guys, right? What did Lovey want? He wanted lighter, faster defensive ends versus we had Keith Traylor. We had
they got rid of
all Ted Washington, those big jumbos, Philip Daniels. We had a giant line. We're going back to that type of line from what we had before with the lighter guys.
That did work, but you still need that little speed guy that comes in on 3rd and 10, 3rd and 15.
That's where your linebackers come from.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of linebackers.
The linebackers. That's why Booker should probably be a linebacker.
But that was the issue. That was the issue we talked about in previous posts. Like, are we now going to see Edmonds as that blitzing linebacker? Because before we had him in coverage a lot. Yeah. So are we going to see him? Is he actually going to get to the passer?
He might be like a Roosevelt Colvin.
Like he was.
He might be Roosevelt Colvin.
I'm not going to lie to you, and I know we don't have him on this list. My stock on Tremaine Edmonds is up.
Oh no, you ready to get rid of him?
My stock. I was very ready to get rid of him. And now I'm seeing how Dennis Allen is utilizing.
But we had no pressure on the D line, so
you
got an Urlacher dude running around not doing anything because it doesn't matter if you got no pressure. We gotta get the pressure.
It's a completely different system,
right?
That's the thing.
But I'm just saying
this is not get your 4 down pressure. This is not
Well, this is closer to a Duran
and just defense. Try to get 4. Your 4 are the only way you're gonna get pressure on the quarterback. This is we're gonna create pressure. They're going to utilize Jaquan Brisker. They're going to utilize Kyler Gordon in ways like that. And that's why, to me, like, it is also my stock is up with Montez as well, because now it's not just I got to worry about Montez and possibly Dio Dangbo or Grady Jarrett in the middle. It's, oh, snap, are you going to send Kyler Gordon to the line? If I got Kyler Gordon at the line and you the right tackle and I got him lined up next to Montez Sweat, you got to take a look. You got to see, is he coming? That changes how effective Montez is.
You know how effective we are right now? We got over 300 in the chat.
Oh, 300. I believe that's 150 on both right there. 150 on the YouTube side. 54
so is that
likes.
400?
Hit that like button. No. 450.
Oh, that's combined.
That's how math works there, Joe.
Oh, man.
I'm drinking before the show for you, buddy. 152 in the chat, man.
Your mother is a nice lady.
Subscribe to the page. Leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Let's get over 100 likes on the video, man.
I know, but that is definitely how the former year of our great defensive were. That you knew that you really didn't know who was coming, and we had multiple options of who could rush the passer. It wasn't always the front 4. It was sometimes the linebackers, who's going into coverage, because we had multiple coverage people. We had multiple people that could rush the passer. And that's when our defense was great. So if we can formulate that back again with Dennis Allen, that goes back for us having a top 10 defense easily.
I expect us to have a top 10 defense. I just think that we're still going through the growing pains of getting the offense. But if Sweat can I think Sweat was hurt last year. And then once the season was pretty much over, you weren't going to get, everything, in terms of production out of these guys. So, but Sweat coming back and being like, an impact player would be very nice. We still got Grady Jarrett. We still got, now I don't know what's your impressions of Dio?
Right now, I feel like there's been a lot of blitzing, and Dio's been able to take advantage of some of that. He's caused some pressures on Caleb as well. You know what I mean? Like he's been in the backfield
because we paid him a lot of money.
I think the thing for Dio right now is that the utilization for me, the best case scenario that I see
Crimson
coming into this season is
he's a 7 sack. Is he Alex
Terrible.
Brown 7 sack guy?
I think kind of living in that world. I don't think that he's a 10 to 15 sack guy. I think you're probably living into that 7 sack opposite guy. But I think you're also going to have sacks from Jaquan Brisker, Kyler Gordon. I think you're also going to have sacks from
what I like
Tremaine Edmonds. I think you're going to have sacks from TJ Edwards, where there's a lot more people involved. I'll tell you this right now, and I keep saying this, unless there's a better left guard in football, Grady Jarrett and Joe Thuney look like two gorillas fighting in a phone booth when they going at it. And there's a lot of people on the other side of that don't have Joe Thuney.
Yes.
Like there's a lot of people on the other side of that just don't have Joe Thuney. So like, if you ain't got Joe Thuney, Grady Jarrett's probably gonna have a much better or a much more of an effect against you.
I just want the Bears to kind of rotate them to keep him fresh. If they keep him fresh for the long haul and limit his snaps, that means he's going to be a more impactful player.
Yeah, that's what I keep talking about. If you give me 40% of or 100% of Grady Jarrett 40% of the time, I'm tingling.
Yeah, indeed.
And we still wait. We still got Javon Dixon.
Javon, a big boy.
Why did that go out?
And I'm gonna tell you, God, Joe.
What'd you do?
Well, I didn't. No, don't God mean nothing. I'm just sitting here.
I think that laptop died. I think you picked that laptop up and it unplugged.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Hey, because you just something.
You used to have a great production there, Joel. Just go zoom in on me. Now it's just me.
We can talk about the last point why he gets that.
He's got to transition over to it. But no, looking at the defensive line, honestly, there's a lot of excitement. Exactly what I said. Yeah.
How did you get unplugged?
Exactly what I said. That.
Yeah. How do you get unplugged, Joe?
Is that what happened there, Joe?
Executive producer.
Oh, he's an EP guy. He's gone. We lost him there. Yeah, you can't cut me off. But no, man. I'm the captain now. I'm the captain now. But no, honestly, like I think the defensive line, just the impact on this team is going to be incredibly different because of the pressure that Montez Sweat is going to bring. And my stock's up on him right now.
Hey, I'm with you. I'm hopefully his stock is up because honestly, he had a decent year last year. He definitely had a better year his first year here, but he didn't have anybody opposite him last year, so he wasn't able to maximize his abilities, which is kind of unfortunate because he's definitely a double-digit sack guy if he has any kind of competence on the right.
But you know what?
Side.
The only thing I push back on with that is. One, he hasn't been a double-digit sack guy for most of his career. He was the year we got him. And two, you're not paid to be the guy that there's a guy opposite of you. You're paid to be the guy that gets the job done. And my point in saying that is we always say that as like the reason that, certain guys weren't successful. Why? Yeah, it's back on Joe. Why certain guys don't play well here.
Trace, some guys are not good 1-on-3.
Listen,
they get chip and double team. Chip and double team is going to kill half your sacks.
But you're getting paid to be that guy that does that disrupting, and you're getting paid to be that guy that's disrupting it so much. The thing about Khalil Mack that people don't talk about is, yes, Khalil Mack's numbers went down. Other people on the defensive line's numbers went up.
Akeem Hicks,
because everyone was so focused on Khalil. Yes, we are running a chip. Yes, we are running stunts. Yes, we are trying to knock him off his game. But we're also taking guys away that have to stop Akeem Hicks, who's coming through like a monster.
But when Sweat was doing what he was doing, he was going 1-on-3. We never had anybody else that was able to get those sacks. To me, in my opinion,
it's no different.
He went that last year. Yeah, he went from a double digit down. But where were those 3 and 4 sacks that he didn't get that the other people on the defensive line were supposed to get? Is my point.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. There wasn't good enough that was next to him. I'm not saying that there was. What I'm telling you is that shouldn't stop your production. Like his production fell off completely.
It did.
His production fell off. Whether he was banged up, no matter what it was, his production fell off. And even he said it. It's why he showed up. He said, I normally don't show up to minicamp. He showed up because I was struggling, because I didn't play as well as I wanted to play last year. So, like, those are the things to me with Montez that I do look at and say, you know, you got to have a little bit more of that bounce back has to be for real this year.
About to bounce.
Or we are going to look at this contract and be like, that's a bad contract. It's a bad signing. We'll look at it very Tremaine Edmonds like. If he give you another 5 to 7 sack season, yeah, it's bad.
I don't know if it's bad.
That's bad.
I don't know if it's bad.
can say
that's bad.
No, I don't know if it's bad.
He's supposed to be
I
a
don't know,
double-digit
I
sack
know
guy.
it's double digit, but comparative to the double-digit guys that's now like close to what, 50 million? That is not bad. It's
Oh, you're saying that his contract is he's
Well,
out.
nobody's making 50 million.
Yeah, what was that? I thought Myles Garrett got close to 50 now.
No, Myles
That's
Garrett
Myles
is at
Garrett.
39.
Oh, 40. Okay. He ain't
Or 30, 37 or 38, one of them.
He ain't close to that either, though. So it's still,
He's not right. He's
it's
not
still-
close to
it's-
Myles Garrett. That's
right,
what I
so-
mean. But it's
so it's still not a bad contract, but it's something that you expect a little bit better. But it ain't a bad. I ain't gonna say
if
it's
he
a
not
knock.
if he not giving us 10, we looking at that crazy. We'll be looking at that crazy. By the end of the year.
Crazy.
But you know what? If it's not for me though, if he's giving all them pressures, if he getting a ton of pressures, and somebody else is getting those sacks because they're double teaming him, then I'm fine with paying him. I'm not looking sideways at the contract if someone else is overplaying their contract, so to speak. So let's just say Dio is 12 or 14 sacks and Montez is only 5 again. I'm fine with that because guess what? I know Montez is doing his job because he's creating that pressure. He's getting that double team and it's trickling on down the line with Grady Jarrett is doing it. You know, you got what's the other boy? Dio is getting his in.
Dio.
And Javon.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I look at it.
Yeah, I can see that. Let's finish it off with this. Stock on the rookies right now. We got Colston Loveland and Luther Burden, two of the offensive playmakers on this team. And you know what? We didn't throw them on there.
I'm tingling.
We didn't throw them on there, but we got to throw a little.
Tingling.
We got to throw a little Kyle Monungai on there as well. We didn't throw him on the list, but Kyle Monungai got some folks tingly up here at Hallis Hall. Where's your stock right now on the rookies right here? Colston Loveland, Luther Burden.
Man, for me, they're high on all three of them. They are, after the little injuries that they had earlier on in camp and in mini camp, they have came out and outside of Luther getting pulled out of practice at one time, he has totally blown me away with how he took that demotion and going forward to say, hey, I understand that and I'm going to make changes to be better. And you got Colston Loveland catching in a red zone. You got him on a 2-minute drill. He got a touchdown. I think it was either today or yesterday.
Yeah.
And you let Monungai, Ben Johnson said, this guy's a beast. So you getting positive information from all those three guys. Man, I'm super high on them.
Daylight come and we want to go home. I think, I'm happy. First of all, I'm happy that we're starting to hit. Supposedly, we're hitting on these picks. The fact that you took Colston as a top 10 pick, that means he's supposed to do something.
Yeah.
So to hear that he's doing something, he is contributing, is great. But the cherry on top is a second round pick of Luther Burden, who's a first round grade, to get him the second round, and he looks like he's doing very well. Very happy about that. I'm not gonna lie. Of hearing those, I'm more disappointed in Rome because I know he's doing something.
Rome has the best
Rome's
camp.
had the best
I'm
camp.
just saying.
What are you disappointed in?
I'm just
No, it's
saying,
not. He's had
it
the
would
best
be
camp.
nice to see if Luther comes out firing in his rookie year. Rome was kind of sputtering, but then again, all this stuff was sputtering because the whole point was Rome was like they were hyping him up where he's on this level of he could be like a Randy Moss and all this. He's 6'4".
He's looking good though. He's looking good.
Well,
He's
good.
I ain't gonna say Moss. Moss is crazy.
No,
They were putting him up there, dog.
No, he's
He
looking
came
good.
out of Washington,
But he looks really good.
He looks really
No,
good.
I'm just saying.
He's
happy.
He's looking so
I'm
good that
happy
they're
for
moving
both of them.
DJ into the backfield to change out and give him a whole dynamic of our offense.
That's good.
So you got to look at it like that they have saying, because DJ was our number one. They're like, dude, we got 2 other number ones, or potential could be number ones, so we can have DJ now do all of this other activities. We moved
So
on
many
so much room for
activities.
activities now.
so much activities. No, I'm happy to see, like I said, if you got the coach, you're getting players to fit the system, and if now we have multiple players that can actually contribute, I'm happy to see that second round pick of Burden, even with this left tackle with Trapillo. But to hear Burden doing this thing, I love hearing that because the whole point is that now that really there's no excuse for Caleb to be successful, and you got guys in place that can actually contribute.
Yeah.
And so this is the first time in a very, very long time having multiple players and basically getting 2 first rounders. That's awesome.
Three.
It does feel like
Burden was a first round grade.
I mean, I'm saying 3. I think 3. But if Ozzie is our starting tackle, that means he has first round talent too. That we got him in the later round.
Well, you can start second round tackles. We got
kind of like sort of to me that means we got 3 first round talents. If both of them work out to be really good, that means our second rounds should have been graded as first round talent.
No. Nobody, on how it works out. It's a lot of second rounders. Nobody
was talking about Ozzie like that. The point is that Luther was supposed to go 25 in the first round.
And I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying is, if Ozzie works out to be that way,
I'm just saying. But let's give Luther his love.
All right, okay.
I'm saying that the fact that we got a 10th overall pick with a tight end, and usually those tight ends that start. I mean, it's more success of them actually contributing. That's awesome.
Trey McBride,
that's very good. But then to get a first round graded receiver who's doing quite well, who dropped, I love that. Yeah. So I'm happy to see that.
Hold on, let me see the mouse.
What's
for once, I give normally Gucci be this facts. Hey, serious question. Why are y'all in here?
I wanted to say something to do because I was like, I didn't want to give him any love.
He's a Breeze super fan. I leave him in here. I don't mess with him.
I'm just saying because I was like, is this a Washington troll? No, so we got a Packers troll.
We got a Packers troll. We got a Washington troll.
We got a Detroit Don Burr. We respect Don Burr, but he's going crazy over there.
Yeah. That's been the thing. It is crazy.
MVP J, where are you at? Where are you from, man? Are you even brave enough to tell you where you from?
I guarantee you, he's just a Bears fan that's jaded.
No, is he from Chicago? Where is he? Where do you stay?
But think about this. I understand.
Give me the city.
I understand in all. You know,
he's also probably 12.
No.
Is he 12? How old are you? And where are you?
There's no way.
Really. I can understand why they.
Crimson said he's been crashing out for over a year.
Bro, yeah, 100%.
I don't remember him.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's like this though, you know.
I'm from Chicago, 61.
There's no way we was gonna draft Jaden Daniels after giving up Justin Fields.
Nobody's entertaining that conversation. Nobody was talking about Jaden Daniels. Stop it.
We wasn't. Like I said, there was no way we was gonna draft him. So my point was, why are you crashing out? There was no way we was gonna draft him.
It is what it is. But no, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that Don's in here. Don, what's going on, brother? You got a new AVI.
Oh, he got that's Jeffrey.
Oh, Don in the building. He got a new profile picture.
That's Jeffrey.
Hey, welcome back since you've been on hiatus all summer long.
It's one of those things that I'm
shout out to Gucci. Man.
I'm so excited with the stock. That it is hilarious, bro. He did the same thing too. The Bears drafted Coastal Love, but he left and smoked a blunt. I swear to God, he did. He went out to roll a blunt and left.
I remember that. Yeah. Hey, because we was live.
And he do that same thing when we be up in here, and when the Bears get down, he be like, "I'm going to smoke a blunt. I'll see y'all later." Oh. And then the Bears go back up. He be back in the chat. He be like, "I'm back, y'all." We got a dominant fan base, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Willie Beeman, what's up, Willie Beeman? I ain't seen Willie Beeman in a while.
Well, you're not here, Joel. These people are in the chat. These people are in the chat.
No, they're only there for you in the morning.
No, they ain't here for every episode.
Yeah, all right. It's good to see you guys. What can I give them love?
I'll finish it out with this. To me, my stock on the rookies is sky high right now. Luther Burden walked out there and looked like one of the best wide receivers on the field. When in what was deemed by Ben Johnson the toughest practice of the training camp to that point. Colston Loveland looked dominant in that practice. Roma Dunze had a couple of great catches in that practice, right? I'm going off of that because, like Ben Johnson said, this is one of the longest practices we're going to have. This is going to be one of the tougher practices we're going to have. And this is the practice that we're going to decide if people are here to survive or if people are here to dominate. So I'm really looking at that practice and how this team played as a whole. I think even on the defensive side, while, yes, the offense was looking good, there were plays that Tyreek Stevenson made. Great plays. There were plays that Nashawn Wright made. Great plays. Great plays. Those, I really look at that. And to me, there he is right there.
Haters. All my haters.
That's all right.
Hater.
All right. So I'm going through the chat here.
Sorry,
We're doing a
man.
show.
We're doing this. This is entertainment.
Come back, Joe. To me, the biggest thing right now is that they look like they belong on the field.
That's
important.
Very early on.
That's important. That means we have scouted the draft. We have fulfilled our needs to make ourselves a better team.
Yeah,
and that's all you ask for.
Well, you just
and the offensive line goes forward.
I think the biggest thing is
it's one of the greatest lines by Sylvie ever. He's like, O-line goes forward.
Well,
dare I say that is our basis of what the O-line is.
Well, dare we say we actually have competent management,
Well, we'll
from
see.
the top down.
I feel like it.
Well, I'm just saying, Kevin Warren to allowing Poles, as he's extended the coaching, spending the money on the offensive side is just as much as you're doing the defensive side.
I think it's coaching, bro. I think we finally have coaching. Coaching matters. Like you always said, the players on the field matter. Yes, talent matters. But we definitely undervalue, to me, coaching over the years. Yeah. We didn't spend and invest enough in. We were looking for the long shots a lot of times because we found the diamond in the rough a lot of times. But we finally said, hey, you know what? There's no diamond in the rough right now. Spend money on something that we see could be a proven going forward. And I think we finally did.
It feels like it. It does feel like it. And I'm excited. And the one thing I'll say, right, when you talk about coaching, somebody said it earlier in the chat. I don't know who said it, but they were like, we basically spent around like $76 million. I don't know if that's an accurate number because I don't know how much everybody makes. He's like, we probably spent like $76 million on this coaching staff. We probably spent $76 million over the last 10 years or 15 years or 20 years of coaches that have been a part of the Chicago Bears. So it is funny to think about it. Like, this coaching staff making a lot of money for a reason. And what I love about it, I think the biggest thing that I've seen in this camp, you got to a point where it wasn't Ben Johnson yelling for people to do better. I talked about this on my video earlier. It was Caleb Williams calling guys out. It is, some of these old linemen saying you got to be better. It is Joe Thuney setting the standard. You want to know the effect of Joe Thuney? Listen to every offensive line press conference. Hey, what are your thoughts on this? Sometimes we block, sometimes we run, and I block on that too. And then if we pass, you know what I do there? I block. And, that we're just trying to get better. Okay, what are your thoughts on this? Sometimes when they pass, I like to block. And sometimes when I run, I like to block. But then, it's the details, and we're just trying to get better. I think Joe Thuney walked in that room the first day and was like, I dare one of y'all to say something. Hey, because Joe Thuney from the Patriots, he Patriot way.
Which is what we've been looking for the eternity of our offensive line struggles.
But even with that, right? Like hearing Caleb Williams in practice audibly say, Luther, that's your ball. You have to go get it. There was a pass Luther Burden had an opportunity to get. I thought it was a little high, but he didn't jump up for it. And he said, Luther.
He had the alligator arm. I mean, the T-Rex arm.
He did. I don't know if he T-Rex armed it. Tyson threw it, and Tyson throw bullets. So he threw it, and I think it truly was
sidebar.
I gotta turn my head to catch the football, and I gotta track it off. I think he truly missed it. But Caleb was like, "That's your ball. You gotta go get it." People didn't talk like that last year. Nobody looked at Nate Davis and was like, "Get your life together. Let's go." Like nobody did
accountability. And you said Ben Johnson is preaching accountability,
100%.
And accountability is where you start the win and losing culture.
100%.
And we finally got somebody in the building.
I'm telling you. I think
Man, Tingley, give me the Tingley. Oh, boy. Yeah.
There it is.
That's it, man.
He's excited.
Yes,
Put that away. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. We'll be back at practice tomorrow. Expect the Designer Driving Chronicles tomorrow morning.
Squirrels?
There will be no squirrels.
Squirrels?
They finally cleaned that man up.
Okay.
And
he was out there for a while.
With me the memories
to be my sunshine after the rain.
It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Hey, peace out to the squirrels and the birds over at JC's.
Yeah, the bird, we didn't hear a single tweet when we were over at that man's house. That's all.
Not a single bird.
Hey man, appreciate y'all for showing love as always. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. For the super producer Joel Holt, of course, Mr. Drew Better. If you knew better, who better? Nobody. Bro. It's your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago.
Oh my
Right
God,
now,
I'm
one
back
love.
at it again. And in the kitchen, I forget the rest of the lyrics.
Bro, I'll never forget that sound as long as I live, bro. That was the first time I hit a squirrel. That must hit.
Hey,
No, it literally was like,
right.
it was like, oh.
Yes.
I look back in that rear view, that tail just came down.
Bro, like, I hit a bunny like that one time. I feel so bad.
Bro, I felt sick. And I ain't gonna lie to you. If I had hit a biker on the road, I wouldn't have felt that bad.
Dirty.
Because they D-bags. They just, I follow the rules of the road till a stop sign come up, then they blow right through that.
Exactly.
Just whip that.